Hi guys, Olive here. Quick video today to tell you about my reading and my channel goals for 2018. As unbelievable as it seems, we are rapidly approaching the end of 2017, so this is the time of year when us booktubers start to look forward to the next year and think about all the things that we would like to accomplish with our reading and with our channels over the course of the next calendar year. So of course, there are a few things that I would like to achieve in 2018 when it comes to my reading and when it comes to my channel, and I thought I would share those with you today. I do participate in the Goodreads reading challenge every single year. I like to have a number of books that I'm aiming to read throughout the course of the year. This year I set my number to 85, but I am tantalizingly close to finishing 100 books. 100 books was definitely the number in my mind that I was hoping to achieve. Given the trend that I've been seeing with my reading and that I've been reading more and more every single year, I think that if I'm that close to reading 100 books this year, that I will definitely be able to achieve it next year. Also in 2018, I would like to reread 3 books. I'm not sure yet if I will count my yearly reread of Rules of Civility by Amor Towles toward this goal. Since that's a reread that I do every single June regardless, it feels a little bit like it's cheating including it in that number. The video that I just posted a few days ago was talking about rereading, and I was reminded during a reread of The Night Circus just how much I love the experience of rereading books, so I want to encourage myself to do that more, and if I have it as a goal, I definitely will be aiming to achieve it. When it comes to the format of the books that I'll be reading in 2018, I definitely need to read more ebooks. It was a goal of mine for 2017 to read more off of my e-reader since I have so many books on there right now that have yet to be read. But for whatever reason, I don't really care for reading on my e-reader unless I have a practical reason for doing so. Like we're going on vacation and I can't fit 5 books into my suitcase. But unless I have that reason to use it, I don't really think to carry it around with me. It's not really super comfortable to read on, so I just don't. So what I'm going to try to do instead to get myself more into reading ebooks is I'm going to try to get in the habit of reading on my phone. I do have a substantial commute. I know that I can read on my phone. I have all the apps necessary to allow me to read on my phone. I am just not in the habit of doing so. So, slowly but surely, I'm going to try to get myself into the habit of reading on my phone so I can spend more of my commute actually reading as opposed to playing Pocket Camp. When it comes to the books that I will be selecting to put on my monthly TBRs during the year of 2018, I do have a mental list going of books that I would ideally like to try to get to in 2018. That is a list I tend to keep to myself because it changes so much throughout the course of the year. But I do have a new Young Professional TBR and a new Classics TBR. I will be doing videos on both of those here very shortly. I am also going to be continuing to select a book at random off of my Goodreads to read shelf and put it on my TBR every month. This was a goal I had for last year, and it was one of my favorite things about my reading for 2017. If you've never seen me do that before, or you've never even heard me talk about it, how I go about doing that is I go to my to-read shelf on Goodreads. All of the books there are assigned a number. I go to a random number generator at random.org. I put in the total number of books on my TBR, which is embarrassing, and I select 3 numbers at random and find the books that correspond to those numbers on my to-read shelf. The 3 books that correspond to those random numbers are my 3 options, and I pick one of those 3 to read throughout the course of the month. All of my 3 options have to be viable selections. I have to be able to get my hands on them, so it can't be a future release. It can't be something that's unavailable from the library. I absolutely love picking my books this way. I love the excitement that comes with picking those 3 books at random, but I also love that at the end of the day, I'm able to choose which one of those 3 seems the most appealing to me in that month. In fact, I love this method of book selection so much that I gave over almost my entire September TBR to random selections. I'm thinking I want to do that again this year. I'm not sure which month, but I know I definitely want to do it. So those are all the goals that I have for my reading in 2018. Now I would like to talk a little bit about the goals I have for this channel, the goals I have for my content. The first of those is a change that I am most definitely going to have to implement at the beginning of the year, and that is breaking up my monthly wrap-up and TBR videos into 2 separate videos. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, the trend with my reading is that I'm reading more and more as time goes on. And I have found that my monthly wrap-up and TBR videos are getting super long because I'm reading so much and I have more and more that I want to say about those books. I know that some people don't mind 20+ minute videos. I am one of them. But I know that not everybody wants to sit through that long of a video. And I would like to feel that I have enough time to dedicate to talking about all the books that I've read over the course of the month and say everything that I want to say about them. And I often have to cut out things that I otherwise would have included if I wasn't so concerned about it being a super long video since I have a currently reading and TBR component to do at the end of the video. So starting in January, they will be 2 entirely separate videos. I'm thinking the way that it's going to work is that there's going to be the 1 monthly wrap up and then a currently reading plus TBR video for every month. Another goal that I have for this channel is one that I talked about in my Women on YouTube tag that I did recently, and that is that I would like to start highlighting Pittsburgh as a literary city. I don't think that a lot of people know just how literary of a city Pittsburgh is. I don't think they know how many libraries we have, how many bookstores we have, how many literary events we have going on. Not only is this a beautiful city and a great place to live, but it is also extremely bookish, and I would like to show some of that off. So I would like to read more books that are set in Pittsburgh or are about Pittsburgh. I would like to maybe do some vlog style videos where I show me out and about in the city doing bookish things. As of right now, I'm not entirely sure what types of videos you could expect for this goal, but I'm excited to see what I come up with. I would also like to do some collab videos in 2018. That might be with some people from my everyday life, so you might get to see my husband again, who knows. But I would also like to maybe meet up with another booktuber and make some videos that way. I do hang out with other booktubers on a pretty regular basis, but as of yet, I've never had any collab videos on this channel because most of my time hanging out with them is just friends hanging out. I think some videos with some of the friends that I've made on BookTube would be really fun to make and hopefully really fun to watch. And my last goal about the content that I'm hoping to produce in 2018 is that I would like to do at least 1 book review on this channel every single month. I know that book review videos aren't as highly viewed as other types of videos, but if you've been around my channel for a while, you should probably know by now that that is not the main motivator of why I make the content that I do. I have discovered over the past few months that I've been really enjoying the process of making book reviews. It's kind of funny that that's the way that things have ended up. When I first started this channel, I thought that reviews were something I was never going to be interested in doing. I think I even said in my intro, like, maybe I'll do reviews, but you're mainly going to hear what I think about the books that I read in my wrap-ups. And then last month during Nonfiction November, I really wanted to make an effort to review more of the books that I was reading for Nonfiction November. And I absolutely loved making those reviews. In a review video, even if it's a dual book review, which I really enjoy doing as well, I get so much more time to talk about the book in question. I get so much more time to delve into what that book is trying to say. I get so much more time to talk about my feelings about the book. I'm finding that I feel so much more creatively satisfied by book reviews and proud of them once I'm finished with them. So I'm hoping to pour more of my energy into doing those in 2018 and see where it takes me. I will say, but not promise, that I anticipate that some of those reviews will be of the Russian history retreat variety. So I am hoping to do some reviews of Russian history books in 2018, but I will say that I'm going to try to be a lot less structured than I attempted to be in 2017. I think that's one thing that kind of stressed me out about Russian history retreat and kept me from moving forward with it. I kind of just want to give myself the freedom to pick up whatever Russian history book is looking appealing at that time and then talking about it on this channel, regardless if it fits a theme, whether it's chronological. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to pick up what seems the most interesting at the time and then share my feelings on the book, share some of my knowledge, chat a little bit about Russia. I think that would be fun. So those were all of my reading and channel goals that I have for 2018. I think they are all infinitely doable and I'm really excited about all of them. I feel like that's a good sign. If you have any comments or questions on any of these goals or about anything in general, you can of course put it in the comment section below, or you can find me on a variety of different places on social media, and the links to all of my profiles are linked in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.